Every man you've ever been with has cheated on you. I'm going to tell you that first. Whether they're going to tell you what I may want or what I need, what's healthy about that?
I guess. Okay, so where does your ideas of relationships come from?
You know, it take two to tango, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out for real. That's the only thing that's like complicating me is like.
I mean, do you see yourself like with her long term? Like, do you want this to be?
Yeah, I think we're gonna forever do business. I think we're gonna forever have love for each other. I think we're gonna forever care for each other. It's just a respect thing. Like, when is that gonna start? You know, coming in, and I respect her. I never raised my hand to her first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know.
Okay.
Rock has done 101 things to me that I wouldn't let no man do to me. But I love her unconditionally, so I continue to, okay, let's try to, let's try to work it out, let's try to fix it. I'm hoping that it just makes her a little bit more mature and patient and more like just nurturing and less aggressive and less like,
Well, what about you?
Me, I got 2 kids already. I know how to.
You're gonna stay the same.
I know how to do everything. Yeah, I've been down this road. I've been famous. I've been had my years. It's like, it's vulnerability for real. That will pass though.
Okay. Got you.
What do you think? You leaving? Staying?
I'm leaving. I'm not
That's
doing
cap.
it.
You done stayed with a cheater before. I can look at you and tell you have stayed, cheated on you.
No.
Put it on God.
On God.
Put it on God?
Yep. I haven't. Because what am I gonna stay for? For what? I deserve better. That's really how I feel.
Let me break it down for you.
Why I should stay with somebody who cheated on me?
No. You stayed. You probably just didn't know they were cheating on you. Every man you've ever been with has cheated on you. I'm going to tell you that first. Whether they're going to tell you, whether you found out after, before, whenever, they have stepped out of the relationship. Even the guy you with now, he's cheating on you. I guarantee you. It's just a manly thing. Men we hunters. We gonna hunt. We're not gonna tell you everything we knocked down, everything we hunted. Be realistic. How old are you?
I'm 27, but so you don't think loyalty?
So you should know that then.
But no, that I believe loyalty exists.
I don't think cheating. I don't think cheating and loyalty is like in the same bracket. Because like I said, it's a moment of vulnerability.
Like you said, maybe moment of weakness, but
exactly. I think.
Hey guys, back with another video, but before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you do so, making sure that that notification bell is on with the option all, so when I upload these videos, you are the first one to watch. Also, make sure to leave a comment on this video. So I'm really interested in hearing what you guys have to say about these allegations that are swarming around social media. I don't think that this is any new news to maybe perhaps one of many reasons that Chrisean Rock and Blueface are on a breakup. Usually when they were free, the breakups were because either Blueface was cheating or Blueface thought Chrisean was cheating and he went back to Jaden. And then when he got tired of Jaden, he flip-flopped back to Chrisean Rock when he wanted to keep her at bay and not let her emotions run wild with somebody else. And she would just run into the sunset with somebody else and forget about Blueface. Okay. However, this is not no new news that Blueface has been getting support from jail from fans of Blueface. Bonnie Lachey, we all know those were storylines. Her standing in front of the jail with stacks of money. Who knows? There probably dollar bills in the middle of the money, making it seem like she was dropping off those large sums of money to Blueface. You understand what I'm saying to you? But let's just say, because it's just common sense. When men go to jail, these are the survival things that they do to get by in jail, whether they have money or not. It passes the time away having all of these people under your belt that love you because they're your fans. They're willing to write you. They're willing to accept your collect calls, so on and so forth. These women are willing to line up and do this for Blueface, or even a dude that's not even got any money. Broke, busted, and disgusted. Ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out. But these allegations are no news to me because Carlissa was trying to tell people way before Chrisean went to jail that Blueface had people visiting him. The list was long. By the time she would get, I think, at the end of the week, Sunday, to try to get on the list, it was filled up. And it was because of his fans, supporters, people who have crush on Blueface that were either going to see him. Obviously, if they were going to see him, they were writing sending him canteen, and he probably even dropped the ball. I'm quite sure it'll probably come out. And women that are trying to get blown up on social media, don't be surprised when Blueface get out when these things emerge of phone conversations that were recorded. And the reason why they're not going to be a big deal to Blueface is because it's open. It's always been open that he's a cheater. He believes that it's in the nature of a man to cheat. He was cheating and saying it in front of Chrisean Rock's face on many of occasions. She's very acceptant of it. She was once the side chick to a family that was broken up because of the relationship that they created, Blueface and Chrisean Rock, while on the set. So this is no new news. I don't understand why it would take Chrisean to go to jail, then get out to feel these emotions. That's why I believe that is more to the story on why they have broke up. I think that honestly, let's not use that little petty, shallow, because there were other women going to see and supporting Blueface alongside with Chrisean Rock. She'll probably come forth eventually and say those were one of the reasons. And she might get into it briefly or maybe in full detail. We know that, Chrisean Rock is very transparent about what goes on in her life. She shares a little bit too much, I think, sometimes. However, I think there's more to the story of why they broke up. That could be just one of many of why they broke up. But I think most importantly, she had time to sit with herself and she outweighed what she has given from her heart genuinely to Blueface that Blueface hasn't been grateful for. And I think that she had time to sit with herself. I think that she said enough is enough, and she just said, I have to be here for my son. This is why I'm not here now on his birthday in the flesh, because I was not moving right. I was listening to a man who helped me create this child. And you would think that he would also steer me in the right directions to make the right decisions, where Junior was always first, always came first, thought of first, and I wouldn't be put in this position in the first place. Now she's facing Lord knows what, legal, wise in her life, and getting scrutiny about it. And she did a lot, and now she's paying the ultimate price because she's going to always live with the regrets of not being there for the first birthday of Junior. You know what I'm saying? And not knowing where her freedom lies, in this case that she has to go back to court for, of the violation of her probation. Now, am I saying when I bring that up yet again, she's going to do football numbers, or she's going to do 4 years or 8 years like Blueface? Not at all. That's not even what I'm trying to get at. But my point to you is there's a lot of animosity, I'm quite sure, that is lingering in Chrisean Rock's heart, because she knows that Blueface never hid from her the type of person that he was. Need to be on the same wavelength in a relationship. If a man or woman is coming to the table and telling you how they get down, don't accept it if you don't want to accept it. If you're not comfortable accepting that he wants to be with other women or she wants to be with other men, do not do it because you feel like you're in love, and you're doing it because you love that person, because you're gonna ultimately have regrets. in the long run if you stay in that relationship and things don't work out in your favor, or it blows up in your face like it did for Chrisean Rock. You're gonna have resentment. You're gonna have regrets. You're gonna have a lot of hate and malice in your heart because you stayed in a relationship where they didn't hide it from you. They did it in your face, and you accepted it. So, if this is, I think, one of many, and I'm not shooting it down, because let me tell you something, the circle that Chrisean runs with, they talk. And we can trust, even though they're a little dysfunctional. We all got dysfunctional in us, but she really needs to clean up that circle. But they might not take it to the point of airing out the reason for the breakup, but they might tell other people that are not on social media, and somehow it can get back to someone who is actively on social media, and they might not be aware of it. It's like a telephone game. And this is how this information, yeah, they're rumors, but there could be a lot of the truth to rumors. Or just like they say, behind a lie, sometimes could be some of the truth. It makes a lot of sense. It's one of the main reasons people do break up. When you're in a situation like Chrisean Rock and the man's in jail, and he was already a mess, with women. You couldn't trust him as far as you could throw him, and now he goes to jail. He's away from you still. Like I said to you, in my opinion, Blueface hasn't changed. Everything has just been on pause because he has no control over the legal system putting him in jail. But if Blueface was able to be free, nothing would have changed about Blueface, and I don't think nothing has changed about him now. So why are we so surprised or shocked that perhaps, I don't think that Chrisean Rock just found out he was cheating or having women come visit him and supporting him with money. She just started to wake up and say, no, this is not acceptable. This is what I was going through and knowing that he was doing when I was living at his house and when we were calling ourselves in a relationship. And then just to put the icing on the cake and put a cherry on top, he was having his ex coming to the court like I wasn't capable to be the only support system, because we're in a relationship now. You're not in a relationship with Jaden no more. Why couldn't I just be capable of being your support system? Why did we both have to be there equally, like we're sharing you? So, I mean, there were a lot of red flags. It's up in the air, but that is definitely something to consider to what Chrisean Rock was thinking about while in jail. Not she found out about. I'm quite sure Chrisean Rock knew he was doing a lot of these things with other women in jail. She just was overlooking them, in denial about it because of the love she has for Blueface, hoping that it would get better. But when a person is stuck in their ways, and that is what their belief system is, no getting better. All you're going to do is make that person a worse human, because you're accepting and allowing it. And in their sick mind, they're thinking that you're okay with it when you're deep in your heart not. Or even if they think that you're not okay with it, they don't care how you feel, because it's called being for self and for self only. And they don't really care about your feelings because your feelings were never relevant to begin with.